Hi, I'm Kathy McMorris Rodgers, the top Republican on the Energy and Commerce Subcommittee that is working on a single national standard for data privacy in America. A national standard is the best, and perhaps the only way, for the American people to trust that their privacy is protected. Unfortunately, I've heard from some leaders across the aisle that one national standard for privacy is disturbing and won't happen. That would be a mistake. If Congress doesn't act, and if it allows a patchwork of state laws to become a reality, it will have harmful consequences to Americans and our data privacy. Here's why. First, a patchwork of state laws could fragment the internet. Services, businesses, and platforms could be forced to black out products and leave states where they can't comply with the burdensome state privacy laws. If that happens, someone in Spokane, Washington, may not have the same options available as someone in San Francisco or Silicon Valley. How is that fair or even workable on the internet marketplace that today is seamless? No matter where you are, your ability to access Facebook, a startup's website, and use your smartphone is the same, and that's how it always should be. Second, a patchwork of state laws will force sky-high compliance costs on startups and small businesses. This will drive up costs on Americans and our families. It's already happening in the European Union under GDPR, the General Data Protection Regulation. Compliance costs per business are between $1 and $10 million. And that's just one set of rules. Imagine if small businesses had to comply with 50 different laws. That's a tangled web of regulations that will mean higher costs pushed on people every time we purchase something online. Third, a patchwork won't keep our data secure. Why? Because a patchwork creates more opportunities for privacy to be invaded. More laws equals more loopholes for hackers to exploit smart home devices, Wi-Fi baby monitors, health trackers, and more. If companies are forced to work overtime to comply with 50 different regulatory regimes, they won't be able to innovate and keep up with the evolving way that the bad actors seek to access personal information. A national standard will provide clear rules of the road and give Americans the same data protections wherever we go. Finally, a patchwork will leave us in the dark. For us to know how data is used and how it's collected, there should be zero surprises. In fact, 9 in 10 people in a recent survey said online companies need to get permission before even sharing or selling personal data. Again, how is this achievable in a patchwork? If someone lives in Washington, buys something online from a small business in Oregon, and ships it to their family in Idaho, how can they trust a system with changing rules across state lines? They can't. In a patchwork, there's no way to guarantee the transparency and accountability we rightfully expect. Again, I've heard the naysayers say things like a national standard won't happen. On behalf of every single American who uses the internet, I'm here to tell you that a national standard must happen. The people we serve deserve better than a patchwork. It's their privacy that is on the line. They should be able to trust that it's protected, and they should be empowered to control how their data is used no matter what state they are in. An enforceable and single national standard that protects consumers and promotes innovation is critical. And that's why I will continue to lead to make it happen.